everyone, welcome to my channel. I want to hopefully help someone understand how they can make better informed decisions when it comes to investing by utilizing the stock charts, price charts properly. Now, I am not an expert. I only been doing this for a few months, a little over a year. So by no means I am an expert, but what I want to share with you guys as I talk about how you could trade these stocks is something that happened to me at the beginning. Right at the beginning, I was trying to invest my money, but I didn't know what stocks to buy, what stocks not to buy. I got on YouTube and I was watching videos, and there's all these people talking about this stock is going up, it's gonna go up. I end up buying the stock and end up crashing, and I end up losing money. So hopefully by me sharing this with you guys, some of you guys avoid a lot of these painful experiences. And yeah, it's gonna be painful to learn how to invest in the market. Hopefully it's less painful for some of you guys. But let's start with AMC. There's a movement called the ape movement. All right, they buy stock and hold, and I have a lot of respect for this movement. They have done incredible when it comes to not just the price of AMC, but also making a point in regards to the manipulation that exists in the stock market. So if you are part, or you think you are part of the ape movement, right, then their philosophy is you buy and hold. But there's a lot of people that they think they are apes. They buy and then the stock starts going down in price and then they freak out. I personally don't think I am an ape. I like to trade AMC. I have traded this stock many times, but I don't think I am an ape. However, I like the volatility of the stock, which if used properly, then you can make some money. So for example, if you trying to invest in AMC, but you don't but you don't consider yourself an ape, or you're not, you don't think you want to hold on to it, you don't want to buy and hold too long, then what you can do is you look at the price charts, and that's basically what you can apply to these other stocks. You look at the price chart and then make an informed decision based on that price chart that you see. Now, is it always going to be accurate? No, I don't think so, but it can help you out. So one of the things that you can do when it comes to stocks is you want to look at the daily chart. Right, the daily chart will give you an idea as to how the stock is moving. Is the trend, I guess what you would call the trend of the stock. Is the stock going down? Is the stock going high? Is the stock staying or respecting a support level? Then that's something you want to see. Right here on this chart, every bar represents a day, and as you can see, right, some of these what you would call support levels are pretty strong. Sometimes they break down, they end up coming back up, or they become resistance, as you can see in this scenario right here. Now again, I am not an expert when it comes to doing the stock charts. I am not an expert at all, so please take this with a grain of salt. But the first thing that I will look is I'll look at the daily chart. It tells me how the stock comes down to this support level and then bounces back, comes down to the support level and then bounces back, and based on that tells you that this support level is pretty strong. However, it broke down here and now it's becoming resistance, which once it's the stock price gets above this resistance that used to be a support level and it stays above it, then there's a chance that the stock price is going to go up. So that's a way you can look at it. Then obviously, depending if you trying to invest long term or short term or daily, you're trying to do what is called day trading, then you got to look at different charts, right? But one of the first thing I like to do is look at the daily chart, see how the stock is trying to get up there. And as you can see, it's been 3 days that the stock has been trying to either touch or break above this level right here of $31, right? So that tells me that there's momentum behind it. Does it mean that the stock is going to break above it? It doesn't. But there are more chances that the stock is going to break through than there is of the stock going down. That's just my theory, right? Then after you identify a support level or a resistance level, then you can identify the next support or resistance level, right? There are people that can do this better than me, so again, don't take this as an expert's advice. None of my content is financial advice, But you can look at it, right? You can say, okay, I have the stock. I see that it has a strong support at 24. Let's use that for example, and it has a resistance of 30. So then, based on the behavior, which right now is bullish, based on the last 3 days, you can say, you know what? I think it's gonna come up. If it breaks above, it stays above the support or resistance level, and I think I'm gonna get in when it's closer. Obviously, there are more indicators that you should pay attention, but just in general, that's something you will look at, right? And why am I talking about this? Because there's a lot of people, right, that will watch a video, you know, because you're gonna find a lot of videos that says AMC is going to 60, AMC is going to 100,000 each per stock. Each stock is gonna cost 100,000 once a short squeeze happens, which is very possible. However, if you are not an ape, then you're probably gonna get freaked out when you see the price movement in these stocks. So that's something you can utilize. You know, that's guidance, and then based on that, you can decide. You know what? If the stocks happens to come down here a little lower, you choose the price. I can buy some. If it gets closer to the support level, I buy some more, assuming that this support level is gonna be strong, and then I can make my money as it goes up. It's something to think about, right? There are 2 stocks right now that I want to point out, which is the CRTX and BFRI, right? Since we're talking about short squeeze, okay? Some of these stocks, despite not being so popular, you can still make some money. Today on this ones I made about $200-300, and not because I'm a fan of these stocks, but mainly because I can see the price movement and I can see other information. There's somebody I follow on Twitter, and he put out very good information earlier, talking about how there are some stocks which this is one of them. I believe this one has 100% shortage, and the cost to borrow is expensive, which means there's a high probability that this stock is gonna go high. However, it doesn't mean that you should buy and hold, right? It means that there's a chance that this stock at any given point is gonna shoot up. You can make some money out of it, but you gotta be able and ready to get out of it. So like today, shot up to like $14, and it's been going, you know, it respected this trend line right here, the support level, this line right here, and then it broke down. Me personally, I think tomorrow it's gonna go back up, but there's also a probability that it goes back down. All right, so what should you do? Again, something that you can utilize is use your drawings in the tools that you have, and then you get a better idea. For example, I want to delete this real quick, and what I can see, this is a daily chart. This is not I'm sorry, this is a 5-minute chart, not a daily chart. Daily chart is very short, it doesn't show much, but based on the information that is out there, that this stock is shorted a lot, it's like 79% shorted, which means if people starts buying, this thing is gonna go up, which like it did today. I believe there was an article from Alpha something saying that there's a possibility this stock can go up to $40. That doesn't mean it's gonna go to $40, but there are, you know, things that can cause it to go like that. A short squeeze, for example. So one of the things that you can do is you get your drawings, right, and you can make a line. You can use the triangle method, right, which a lot of people use, or you can use a channel method, right. And what some people do is they kind of connect some lines, like I'm doing right now. I don't want to get too much in depth, but this will tell you, okay, the stock went up, it's come down, and slowly but surely the movement gets smaller and smaller, and then eventually it's either going to shoot up or shoot down. Something for you to think about. Another way that you can do it is so you can kind of analyze the channel, and you can use this in any chart, daily chart, hourly chart, however you want to use it, is make a line right here that touches most of the wicks, right? And then based on that, you can say, okay, this stock seems like it's respecting this trading channel, and then if it continues respecting this channel, then the stock is more likely going to go up. If it breaks down, then it creates a new one, and then based on that you can make a decision. So what I'm trying to say is, make informed decisions when you decide to invest in any stock. Don't just get caught with the hype. And if after you analyze the chart, after you see what's out there in the whatever news source that you got, if everything correlates, everything supports itself, then there's a big chance that the movement that you expect on the stock is going to happen. It doesn't mean it will happen, but the chances are greater. So something to think about. I hope this video helps some of you guys. If it does, let me know in the comments below. If not, let me know what I can do better to help you guys out. Have a great day, guys.